Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Myself Vivek Yadav and I am here to take your biology class, the class 12. And the topic that we are going to discuss today, or the new topic that we are going to start today, is organism and population, which is the part of the chapter number, I think, 14 of ecology, okay, unit ecology. In that, the chapter organism and population. So in today's, we can say we are going to start introduction class, okay. And we all know whenever we talk about ecology or means ecology, actually it is the study of the ecosystem, the surrounding in which the living organisms are existing, okay, in which the living organisms are existing, and they interact with different types of biotic and abiotic factors, okay, that impact on that environment. So that all the study of all these things are known as ecology. In that, the first that we are going to discuss is organisms and population. In that the chapter, in the chapter organism and population, the topic that we are going to discuss is your organism and its environments, okay, organism and its environment. Okay, it is organism and its environment. Okay, so this is the today's topic. Now, when we are going to say that organism and its environment, what comes in your mind is that, see, when we move from place to place, what we see there are different types of animals, and even the climatic condition of the different places are also changed. What is the reason behind that? So we all know that Earth, there are seasons. Okay, we used to say that there are seasons, and in every season you will feel and face the different types of climatic conditions, and the crops, the plant, the organisms and other animals. Okay, we can say that ecology or study of ecology, study of ecology also deals with physiological ecology. Physiological ecology. Now, what do you mean by this physiological ecology? Because when we are talking about an organism's environment, okay, so it is actually the habitat where it is existing, okay. So it not deals with the, or we can say it deals with the study of habitat. Deals with the study of habitat of an organism, and also its reproduction. Okay, and also with its reproduction. I mean to say that if an organism is going to adapt in a particular place or in its habitat, we used to say that every organism have their habitat where they stay, grow and do different activity, and in that habitat only they reproduce also. Because what kind of habitat an organism is going to be adapt is going to need to be very much suitable according to the physiology that they have adapted or they have. Just for example, if we are talking about the fishes, so their habitat is aquatic. Yes. Now when we are going to talk about the small fish or large fish, Depending on that also, depending on the food or type of food that fish is going to be consumed, depending on that they are classified in different places in the ocean, pond and river, right? So in such a way that we can say, when we are talking about ecology or physiological ecology, it deals with the organism and even its reproduction, because in their proper condition or in their proper habitat only they are going to be reproduced. Okay, this is what a simple basic thing. Now the next thing that we are going to discuss is that when we go to study in a broad concept, okay, in a broad view, when we are going to say or study in a broad view, we will see the energy, the sun is the only source of energy, yes? Sun is the only source, only not is the main source of energy, yes? Main source of energy on Earth. First point. Second thing, Earth revolves around the sun. Yes, we all know very well that Earth revolves around the sun and even on its own axis. Yes, even on its own axis. And Earth is tilted, slightly tilted on its axis. Okay, Earth is slightly tilted on its activity. So what happened in that case? Suppose if we see this is the pattern, okay, of Earth. Okay, how it is situated in a globe. We used to see this kind of pattern, right? Now what happened? The sun which is going to be fall, sunlight which is going to be fall on Earth. So their intensity or the incidence of light going to be different. Okay, going to be different. So what happened in this way? In different places at different times, we will found different types of season. Okay, we will found different types of season, and depending upon the light intensity and the temperature, the habitat and the environment of that region also going to be changed. And depending upon the climatic condition or depending upon the habitat, there are different types of organisms or plants we are going to be see or observe in that kind of biome, we can say. Okay, so actually what happened? So we can say that revolution of Earth around Sun and on its own axis and tilt. Okay, tilt on its axis form different seasons on Earth. Okay, on Earth. Okay, and because of this, like intense wave falling of the light, evolution around the sun and its axis, what is called? It causes variation it cause variation and it cause variation and form different biome. Okay, and form different biome on Earth with different types of habitat. Okay, with different types of habitat. So what I am saying that, as we know, sun is the main source of energy. So sunlight, in what form it is falling on the earth, and what was the distance of earth from the sun, different times. So all those factors going to be create different kinds of season on earth. Okay, different types of season on earth, and because of the particular season, what happened, the climatic condition of a particular area also going to be form and construct, and those variation and differences, okay, those variation and differences which are the result of that kind of physical process cause the formation of major biomes on earth. Okay, so what are the major biome on earth when we are going to be discuss, or we can say that the major biome, on earth are, you can say, desert. Yes, the large size deserts are there. Okay, and there also we have some differences. We will discuss about that. Desert, tundra, rainforest, okay. So these are the major biomes. Even tundra will include that. Desert, tundra regions, rainforest. Now when we are going to talk these are the major biomes. Now there here also, okay, in these major biomes there are different types of climatic conditions or habitats are also there. Okay, we can say regional and vocational. Okay, what? Regional and local variation. Regional and local variation. Regional and local variations are also observed and seen in these biomes. Okay, now suppose that if we are going to talk about the tundra region, desert, so in that case we can also see the Kalahari desert, you can see the desert of Rajasthan. Yes, so what you found there also we have see different types of differences, and the most important thing that we need to discuss here, in so much difference and even adverse condition also we found the presence of living organism and their interaction or adaptation with the particular environment and development of their population, their colonies. Okay, this is also you will found different types of desert, tundra, polar region. Yes, the polar region, there also at different place in the tundra region or polar region, you will found at some places with some particular types of vegetation and animals, and in some places you will found desert, but that desert is not like the normal desert that we used to mean with higher temperature, but cold desert. Yes, in a large area you are not going to have seen of vegetation and such kind of things. But still there are polar bear and pisces or fishes are there to which the organisms are adapted. The rainforest, you can say in the Brazil and the Amazon rainforest. In the case of India, you can talk Meghalaya. Yes, so these are what biomes, and in the different large biome also we can see the regional differences or habitat. Okay. Suppose that we take the example of India, and we all know India is very much popular with its natural resources and diversity. If we move towards the north, okay, if we move towards the north, Ladakh and all, you will find a cold desert, a very much cold area with snowfall and yes, snowfall. There is one more thing, the construction of this biome, okay, the construction of this biome, as I told you, that what happened, the distance of earth from the sun, revolution around the sun, tilt on its axis. So all those things what cause, all those things cause precipitation, okay, precipitation. Cause precipitation. Now remember, precipitation include both rainfall and snowfall. Okay, the precipitation includes both rainfall and snowfall. Now, the thing is that if a region which is receiving a very much less amount of rainfall, then that is going to be formed which type of biome? Desert. If a region is going to have very high fall of snow, okay, snowfall, very high rate of snowfall, then you are going to form your tundra. And the one region which is going to have very high rainfall, that is going to create your rainfalls. Now, what will be happen? These conditions that we have discussed, they are going to vary place to place. Okay, they are going to vary place to place. As a result, you will find the local variation in the particular same kind of biome. Like in desert, you will find lots of variation in climate to climate or place to place. In the tundra region also, it's not like from A to Z everywhere should be same condition. In few places, if the climatic condition going to be changed, you may see some vegetation or animals and all, and in few cases you will not see a single organisms are going to be present in that condition. Same way in the case of rainforest also. So rainforest are, we can say, in all type of this biome, this is the rainforest which are very much rich with vegetation and animals, because the more the vegetation, the more will be the formation of energy, because it is green plant which are involved in the photosynthesis and going to store energy. And if the sources of food will be there, then the organisms are depending of that organism on the food also going to be increased. As a result, you will see very much high population in this area, and in this area the population is going to be limited. You will find patches pattern. I mean to say, if in the case of desert and tundra, those regions which have some vegetations or resources of food, there you may found good quality of animals or good percentage of animals. But as we will move in deeper region where the less vegetation or conditions are becoming more extreme, in that case also you are going to be found. Okay, so this is what different types of biomes, and in India I told you there are different regions with different climatic characteristics. One more thing I want to add before going to end this class is that these are the normal conditions that we have discussed. Okay, these are the normal conditions that we have discussed regarding population or environment. But remember one thing, it is nature, and it is the word that we used to say adaptation. there are animals, there are organisms which are adapted to very much extreme conditions. Even the boiling spring, thermal vents, trench of the ocean, top cold mountain. Yes, even in the you will see some lichen alga growing in the frozen cold such kind of area. Even in the very temperature rise desert area, you will see lot. There are many kinds of organisms which have adapted themselves very well in that extreme condition in which other organism cannot survive. Okay, so all these things are actually the environment of an organism. Okay, we can say organism and its environment. And as I told you, in India there are different types of biomes, major biomes you can found, that is tropical rainforest, you can found deciduous rainforest, you can see desert, you can see cold region or sea coast region, western Ghat, eastern Ghat. Okay, so in this region, in the western Ghat, which is very much famous for its natural diversity, so and hotspot of diversity. So there are, you can see in the different types of conditions or climatic natures or biomes in India. So this is the introduction about organisms in their environment, and in the next class we are going to discuss what are the factors which affect these conditions. Yes, there are different, all these conditions or variation that we are seeing here is actually because of some particular kind of factors. Those factors, presence, absence or percentage of those factors existence in that area may create different types of what? Biomes, and we will discuss about that in the next class. Okay, so with this, thank you and have a nice day.